In the fast-paced domain of global defense, the ultimate test of military superiority is often not what you can build, but what you are forced to keep. In June 2026, while international powers are spending billions of American dollars to field artificial intelligence and laser defense platforms, the United Kingdom British Army faces a bizarre and urgent reality. Hundreds of FV432 Bulldog armored personnel carriers remain active on the modern frontline. This legendary tracked vehicle was originally introduced to the British military in the year 1963, a time when Queen Elizabeth II was early in her reign and the internet did not even exist. Now, leading global defense analysts argue that the United Kingdom faces a massive capability gap. This 6-decade-old armor has left British mechanized infantry platoons profoundly exposed on modern battlefields dominated by low-cost loitering munitions. With an original hull armor thickness of just 12.7 mm, the FV432 Bulldog is functionally defenseless against single-shaped charge warheads and modern tactical drones. Even after receiving emergency upgrades from BAE Systems in the year 2006 to the upgraded Mark III standard, which added explosive reactive armor and brought the total combat weight to 15,000 kilograms, this relic is increasingly viewed as an operational liability. On paper, their only tactical salvation would be the rapid deployment of modern replacements, yet critical acquisition delays have left commanders without a backup plan. Why is a top-tier North Atlantic Treaty Organization power struggling to retire a machine from the Cold War era? Before we go on, what is your favorite historical armored vehicle? Subscribe now for deep military insights and tell me where you are watching from. The fundamental engineering limitations of the FV432 Bulldog represent a critical vulnerability when confronting 21st-century network-centric warfare. Independent defense research organizations like the Royal United Services Institute have highlighted a severe electronic blind spot within the vehicle. The original 24-volt electrical architecture of this Cold War platform is completely incapable of sustaining the massive power demands required by modern military systems. Attempting to install high-power drone jamming equipment, advanced digital communication radios, and real-time tactical navigation networks routinely overloads the vehicle electrical generators. Consequently, the FV432 Bulldog is functionally transformed into a blind and isolated metal box on the modern battlefield. This mechanical obsolescence is accompanied by an unsustainable financial drain on the United Kingdom defense budget. Because the industrial assembly lines for the original FV430 chassis components closed decades ago, the British Army must rely on cannibalization, stripping decommissioned hulls in storage depots just to maintain the active fleet. Defense audit reports indicate that the operational maintenance cost per hour for a single FV432 Bulldog is now 3 times higher than that of a modern wheeled alternative. This logistical crisis was exacerbated by a series of catastrophic procurement failures. In the year 2021, the United Kingdom Ministry of Defence cancelled the ambitious Warrior Capability Sustainment Programme after spending more than £400 million on development. Concurrently, the multi-billion-pound Ajax tracked vehicle program faced years of delays due to severe acoustic vibration issues during field trials. This combined procurement vacuum left British military planners in a strategic bottleneck, with no immediate alternative but to extend the service life of this aging platform. If the FV432 Bulldog were retired immediately, the operational mobility of British mechanized infantry battalions would be reduced to zero, leaving personnel without any form of battlefield transportation. To resolve this structural capability gap, the United Kingdom selected the Boxer mechanized infantry vehicle as the highly advanced replacement platform. Valued at approximately $8 million per vehicle, this 8x8 wheeled armored monster represents a massive technological leap forward. Powered by a Rolls-Royce MTU engine producing 720 horsepower, the Boxer can reach road speeds of 103 kilometers per hour, completely outpacing older tracked platforms. Its core strength lies in its unique mission module design, allowing engineers to swap the rear compartment from an armored personnel carrier to a command post or a battlefield ambulance in under 60 minutes. For protection, it utilizes an AMAP advanced modular armor package composed of ceramic and steel technologies, coupled with a V-shaped hull specifically engineered to deflect mine blasts. However, official defense reports from early 2026 reveal a harsh reality regarding the actual deployment schedule. During testimony before the House of Commons Defense Committee in February 2026, military officials acknowledged severe manufacturing bottlenecks caused by global supply chain disruptions. Out of an original order of 623 Boxer vehicles, the Rheinmetall BAE Systems land facility in Telford has delivered just 48 units to the British Army. Compounding this delay, the vast majority of these delivered vehicles are restricted to training centers to finalize doctrine for the high-roofed ambulance variant, which only had its core configuration locked down at the beginning of 2026. Consequently, leading European security analysts project that over the next 12 months, British mechanized units deployed on the North Atlantic Treaty Organization Eastern Flank under Operation Cabrit will remain heavily dependent on the aging FV432 Bulldog. Planners cannot retire the vintage fleet without reducing infantry tactical mobility to absolute zero. The prolonged service of the FV432 Bulldog leaves the United Kingdom military establishment facing a profound strategic dilemma. This situation forces defense planners to choose between two competing doctrines of land warfare. On one hand, there is the pragmatic reliance on cheap mechanical legacy fleets that maintain infantry numbers on paper. On the other hand, there is the pursuit of elite digital platforms like the $8 million Boxer vehicle, which offers superior protection but suffers from persistent manufacturing delays. The reality of 2026 proves that modernizing a frontline army requires a consistent long-term procurement vision rather than sporadic funding injections. The ultimate lesson of the FV432 Bulldog is clear. In modern conflict, budgeting errors made during peace will inevitably be paid for by frontline personnel during a crisis. By canceling programs like the Warrior Capability Sustainment Plan in 2021, the United Kingdom effectively gambled its immediate tactical readiness on a future fleet that has yet to arrive in numbers. This leaves infantry units locked in a precarious position, operating vehicles designed during the Cold War against the high-technology threats of the 21st century. As the British Army struggles to balance these fiscal constraints with urgent operational requirements, the true cost of procurement delays becomes impossible to ignore. If you were managing a major defense budget, would you support keeping vintage vehicles active to maintain raw troop numbers, or would you downsize the force and wait for delayed high-technology replacements? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. If you found this strategic analysis valuable, please press the like button and subscribe to the channel for more deep defense reports. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next analysis.